Yo, we live.
Yo, welcome y'all, man. Late night. You on the yard with me and my boy Jack, man.
You know how I go. Yard talk.
Yeah, man. Lot of good football played this past weekend, man, out there in Atlanta.
Yes,
Definitely had a lot of good football played. Shout out to all the winners, man. Shout out to all the winners. All the YNC winners, man. Shout out to y'all.
I gotta get the rest of the pictures on. Cause they was asking today about that about your post. We might well go to that first.
Oh yeah. So I could go ahead and tell them,
Yeah.
boy, they went crazy about the damn post.
I don't nah.
They had like I'm telling y'all to just put up with that shit, promote like nah, that ain't what I was saying though.
I don't want to. Coach E just hit me up. I think he about to join.
Oh yeah, bring E on, man. But nah, when I made that post about stop
I'm finna ask.
complaining about all that shit that been going on in Little League, I was saying like if you ain't gonna do nothing about the shit to change the narrative, the culture of Little League, then shut the fuck up. Like, cause it been going on. Like that's just how I feel. It been going on. So if you're not gonna be the person to go out there and change it and make a difference for them kids, shut the fuck up. Cause it been going on. I'm
Oh
not
God.
saying I ain't saying that I go out there and do all that shit, but I'm just saying I'm a person that I go out there and try to do what's best for the kids and make a difference. And I don't get on Facebook and complain about none of that shit damn time. So like, if you ain't gonna do nothing about it, shut the fuck up. Cause niggas be trying to make it seem like that's what's tearing Lily down, man. All that shit I put on them, man, that shit was going down when I was a kid. I'm almost 30.
Well, I remember they was betting on my game and I was 8 years old.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like all that shit, the kids cussing. I was cussing back then.
Well, they used to tell me to cuss on the field, talk about this mama, all that when I was legit. They like, you better say
Yeah, so
it.
for me it's just like if you're not gonna do nothing to change that narrative for the kids, the community, youth football, shut up. Just shut up and just let the kids play.
For sure.
And no, everybody don't gotta put up with that shit. If you don't like what's going on at wherever you at, it's a billion little league teams. It's 100 little leagues where you could Pop Warner, AYFL, like it's all kind of shit for you to join. Like you don't have, like you don't like what the fuck going on in your little league, leave. Like nigga, that's just me personally.
Nah, for sure.
Cause I seen like, and this what pissed me off about the parents. Like, okay, cool, yeah, you niggas don't want their kids cussing and all that shit, but I don't want my son out there playing football either, and he got a possibility to die. Like niggas done died. Niggas done like
It hurt.
this is a real deal aggressive vicious sport, bro. Like you ain't going out there playing patty cake. Like your son can run the ball, a nigga can hit him helmet to helmet, and he don't wake up.
I turn up.
Bit on chopped him low, hit him low, and now his leg broke. Like it's just like I don't. So like yeah, they supposed to be like I don't know. Like I don't even want to say the wrong thing because they just judge me so bad. So like, but yeah, y'all people tweaking though.
Yeah, you been an underdog so long, they acting like that, man.
Nah, but they were mad. Like my team was the one humping the gate and doing all that cussing. Like that ain't us, nigga. Shit, we ain't them gigolos and freaks from Miami. Like shit, my kid's only 9 years old.
What? Them just was getting off, boy.
Man, that jet said fuck nigga about 7 times in one sentence. I felt Jit though. I swear to God, I felt Jit, bro. I felt Jit every sentence, every syllable, boy.
He got all them boy won, man. He can't help it. All that running that boy did at practice and all them days, but man, I'm trying to find that shit.
I damn sure felt them, bro. Like shit. Hey, cause boy, hey, Jack, that bill was storming today, boy. We
So
came back from Atlanta with a loss, boy. We'd have been practicing all through that shit, boy. Oh,
you made you done made them keep practicing.
hey, I ain't gonna lie, my team was surprised we ain't practicing that motherfucker, cause we
Oh, we
usually practice.
the whole time we kept practicing because we thought y'all gonna keep practicing. We look like shit. They ain't leaving me.
Shit, I was looking, I said, man, shit. That motherfucker finna blow us away.
Yeah, that junk got real. We end up sliding. We
I'm
slid.
looking like, man, what the hell?
We look. I found it too. it's you can see it. Hold on, let me take that off.
Yeah, son, eat elite. Oh yeah, that just went wild on that bit, bro.
It's not Project
Show you, number one in the nation now. Before niggas thought they gonna get it back. Before nigga, we here. We here. I ain't gonna lie, boy. You need kids like that on your team, bro. I don't give a damn what nobody say, bro. You need kids like that on your team. Hey,
What?
number one in the nation now. Before niggas thought they gonna get it back. Before nigga, we here. We here. Say them fuck niggas thought they were gonna get it back. Fuck nigga, we here.
Man, you can't be
Oh
that
my
mad at
god.
that, dog. You can be mad, but you can't be that mad, dog.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you can't even be mad, bro.
That's what I said. I'm talking about the one that's mad. You can feel like some kind of way, but you can't be mad for real, man.
And that just like when Temple played Supreme and Bullet got on the camera and talking about them niggas cheated, but I smacked that nigga.
Nah,
Niggas paid the ref.
yeah, cause we not coaching that like saying like, hey, cuss everybody out. Like, nah, man. That's the energy.
Man, them kids already hearing fucking cuss words and rap music and all that shit and like
We not
oh
coaching.
I don't even be giving a fuck, bro. If a bitch hate me, a bitch hate me. I don't
Yeah, but
like
parents that we out there coaching that they wilder. That shit, it just was going on. Can't be mad at the coach. Let's just start at home.
like the kids uniforms tell say like child of God and all that. Like man, y'all bugging, man. Nigga just want to make a nigga sound like a bad person for no reason.
They want you to show up in a tuxedo and coach and don't say nothing. Yeah, I hate to be at practice, boy. Or training.
That's a good one.
But nigga, God, what's how you got cleaning, you cleaning up with cooking music.
What? You already, hey, you hit it on the head, boy. Hey, hold on, Jack. I need my shit. I don't know why the fuck it keep going low. Hold on, bring me back in. Hold on.
Yo. Let's see who else. Let me show another. What's the name? That shit. Wow. Them just so damn funny. This.
To learn party in Atlanta is real deal. Tweet.
I ain't gonna lie, that legit right there be throwing some fucking dots though.
His big brother on Rare Breed.
Yeah, his big brother play Rare Breed. Jit be throwing dots, boy. I can't even lie.
To learn.
Y'all played them?
That's Supreme.
Oh, he on Supreme. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Atlanta shit sweet, boy.
This is Project Baby. He's one of the fastest running backs in the country.
I run this stuff around here, gang.
Atlanta shit sweet, boy.
This is Project Baby. He's one of the fastest running backs in the country.
Jit was on one. I ain't even gonna lie, boy. How you talk about Project? Hey, replay that right there.
Yeah.
Hey, replay the beginning. How you feel about when Project said that beginning part right there?
Atlanta shit sweet, boy.
This is Project Baby. He's one of the fastest running backs in the country.
And they be that though.
Atlanta shit sweet, boy.
The internet been going crazy about them kids cussing and shit like that.
What Project said? How you was feeling when that happened?
I'm surprised he said it because you know him, he's just so shy.
His mama said she was surprised he said it.
Bro, that's what I said. I was when he said a 1, 2, 3. I was surprised because he don't say nothing. The 1, 2, 3 fucked me up. I said, "Oh shit, this boy don't give a damn. This boy done drunk some Red Bull or something."
Yeah, funny as fuck. Talking about he drunk some Red Bull. He did.
Project was like that bitch turned up, boy. Yeah, that boy turned for real. When I go to
that boy did.
That's 7 you cut.
I ain't gonna lie, the ATM game was good too.
I thought they won. I thought they won that game. What a highlight I seen with the Jet, boy. He number 0. And did it again. Well, y'all. I thought they won. What a game they won at?
Who, ATM?
Yeah, I was trying to find a highlight with number 0 when he came through and hit that boy. They ain't showing it though.
Who, DJ?
I think he number 000, the lineman.
Oh, you talking about the lineman? That's Big Zay.
That was the game
My
they lost.
backyard athletic.
They lost. They played Marsupio that game. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If 000 was my team, boy, I'd be slapping on the ass. Shit, you went to flexing instead of picked up the ball.
You say
he could have picked up the ball.
He caused the fumble. He forced the fumble, but he didn't get the ball. He went trying to say he went to flexing.
Yeah, I'd have been kicking that nigga ass, bro. I'd have been kicking that nigga ass.
So I say, Tony, that's what it was too. That's why I said that Red Bull. Yeah. Yeah, that was her name, DJ. Yeah, I like him.
No, 000 is Big Zay. 0 is DJ.
Okay. Yeah, that boy did that.
Man, you'd have seen me slapping that nigga helmet.
Oh, you been mad because he ain't make the tackle or the fumble? You said,
Man, he could have picked up the ball. They was right there by the end zone.
bro, he just like Project. He was turned up.
Man, shit. You better ask Perp. I never forget, man. I watched Project. I watched Project Scope in a way that I ain't like, nigga. And I went ballistic on that nigga. Tell that nigga, if you ever do that shit again, nigga, I'm gonna beat the brakes off you.
Yeah, but finish the job. That's what the goal was.
Nah, but it's certain things that you just don't want your kid doing because it forms bad habits.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
So like sometimes it pay off and sometimes it's just like, man, hell no, I ain't
You're
going.
right. You're right. Yeah, you want to be fundamentally sound all the time. Brett, what's up? Where you been at, Miss 40 Yard?
Listen. I'm just getting in from football practice, and
I didn't get
I
rained
had,
out.
I had the surprise. It rained, but we still
Good
was
shit
out there
just did
getting
what
it
my
in.
shit been doing, man. I don't know
But
what the stream yard got going on with that shit.
I had to let my boy open up his surprise. So y'all know they just dropped the Malachi Tony spray grounds, right? Like 2 weeks ago. Jay has been on his bag since the moment he found out about it. He loved Malachi. So we have been checking every night when they was gonna drop this bag because they never gave a
That
date.
brick, the
They
brick
was
versus
letting
Can't Be
them
Fucked With was another good game.
And we ended up missing the first drop because we was playing and beat them and feed them. They
I
dropped
ain't
it
gonna lie, Zip
during,
'em Up, Baby Zip, and HOA was a good game.
and we was able to finally
I don't
get
feel
our
like I
hands
don't
on
feel like
it.
they
Then
win the next time we play 'em.
that's what I was doing. I was letting him open up his package so that he could see that he got the backpack. So
Went in and out again. Yeah, I
huh.
got one in tomorrow for job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we was in Atlanta and I had to send somebody
Tomorrow.
back home to go and get it for him,
I
praying
might,
and wishing upon a star, man, because they was only giving out 300 tickets.
yeah, if I get the second one tomorrow, I'm gonna raffle it off.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a
That'll
yard raffle.
If you get a what?
The Malachi Tony bag. I'm supposed to
Oh,
get two of them tomorrow.
talking about the spray ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juice, his just came in tonight, but he ain't know he was getting it. Dog literally was crying when I said, bro, they released the bag while we was literally playing in a football game, and that it sold out in an hour. And they had said that Kingsware and Davy and Broward was gonna have it. His mom said that they was gonna be there that week. The boy had me checking every day. We downloaded the app. He was checking every day. Mom, have they got it? Call them. Like I was doing all the above. And literally, as soon as we left to go to Atlanta for YNC, they was like August 1st, they gonna have them in store, but you got to come in store. At first, they were saying you could get them in store or online. They didn't even put them online. You had to go in store. You had to be in line, and you had to be one of the 300 in line to get a ticket to get it. If you want one of them 300, that's it.
Yeah, cause they got a reseller that got them bots. They can just buy all the bags at one time if they wanted to.
Yeah. So, but I was able to get it. I was able to get somebody to go down to the store for me while we was in Atlanta. They was able to get a ticket. He got his bag, and I had them overnight it to me. So it just got to the crib today. So I was like, "Hey, you got a package?" And he wanted to open it up, and he was like, "Oh shoot!" You talking about now? I need a matching outfit and some matching shoes. I'm like, oh
So big on Syracuse because his cousin go there now, JR.
okay.
So he had like he don't like no other team, no other player, no nothing. So I left it alone. But when I brought it up while I was walking in the mall, he lit up like, "Yeah, I want it." And I'm like, "See, you be flagging, dog." We walked in the spot, and the lady said she getting them tomorrow because her shipping was late, so they not here yet. She got two of them coming in tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm about to just try to buy both of them.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
We'll try to get the money right now. When she said that, she like, just come in the morning. Just come in the morning. All right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's up? What's the topics for tonight?
Shit, right now we was just doing a. How you felt about that thing I posted about
I commented. I said it was all facts. Like it's all factual. It's the same shit year after year. Why the fuck are y'all still
But
getting
I ain't want people to feel like oh, he's promoting it or saying like it's okay.
No,
I
I
want
didn't take it as you were promoting it and you were saying it's okay, but that's just the fact of the matter. Like, that's just what it is. That's what it's been. It's not to say it can't change, right? But why are we crying over spilled milk?
and that's just what I feel like. Like if you're not, and because a lot of people who had something to say about it, them niggas ain't out here volunteering or doing nothing to change that shit. So for me, watching everybody down the timeline had something to say about the kids cussing, this, that, and the third. For me, it was more like, nigga, that shit been going on 20, 30 years now. If you ain't out here trying to change that shit, shut the fuck up.
But you know what's so funny about the kid cussing thing, right? So we've been trying to like build morale with our boys, like getting them to get hype, right? So Jay got this chant that he do, and it was like, "Y'all boys ready?" And then the boys echo, and they supposed to say shit. But see, Jay, no, I'm not with that cussing. Like I can't even hold the older kids. I can see it, but for the younger kids, to me, it's just like it kind of make me cringe. I ain't even finna cap. It do make me cringe a little bit, but it's like you got to understand whatever environments these kids is coming up in. Some parents is okay with that. I'm just the parent that's like, nah, like maybe when you get older. But even my oldest kid know, like she even catch herself slipping if she like say a cuss word, she be like, oh shit, my bad. And that's just how I raise my kids. I don't care if we playing in sports or not, but not everybody is like that. But I mean, there's so many other worse things that they could be doing, right? Besides saying a cuss word. So it's like, dang, it's like, do you really, really crucify them? Because they could be on the corner doing this or not doing something productive. But
Yeah,
it's
I'm not like
on
that,
their
but I'm
other
like
ways. Like, it's not to say it's appropriate, right? But it's like this is what is being advertised. This is what's being promoted. So it's like, I don't even know. I just know mine can't do it yet.
your kid ain't been battle tested. They gonna be shell shocked when somebody call them a fuck. They gonna be-
Yeah, but I cannot lie, bro. When I seen that video, I said, "Damn, did he just say fuck, nigga?" Whoa, when you from Florida, baby, them
Yeah,
fighting words. Like
man.
I ain't
what?
gonna lie though, he spazzed though. That
He
nigga snapped.
snapped.
Yo, fuck
That
nigga,
big,
fuck I was
that
gonna get that
nigga,
shit. Nigga,
that
fuck nigga,
nigga
you get know
snap.
that. I said,
Yeah,
oh
Nigga
he
man.
snap.
snapped. I was like, dang. And then the video with the kids from Blackheart when they
That's
was
the,
on the fence, I was
that's the same
hollering.
team. That's the same team.
Yes, I was. But I'm talking about the one where they showed them like up on the fence. Like they had the one with the
I just
jits
played
going
it.
out and cussing, and then they had the ones where the boys was like dancing and twerking on the fence. I said, "Bro, look
I just played it. That's the same video. See, look.
at Florida style." I mean, crazy.
But that's the coach up there.
To go crazy on that
Nah,
bitch.
that's the culture down in Broward, baby. Them jits dancing
We're gonna win the
everything.
next now. The fuck nigga gotta go get him back. Fuck nigga, we here. We here, nigga.
And look
Hey,
at
Getting
him.
right
you
there
gotta
look
go
like
on
he
that
been
kid
here before.
page though. Like he was playing with a different type of like passion throughout that whole weekend. Like, man, when they did coin toss, bro, that kid was looking like, man, I'm gonna kill this nigga in front of me.
What?
So for me, it's like you need kids like that on your team.
Yeah,
Everybody can't be prima donna.
yeah. You gotta have somebody that can bring that roughness out because everybody is like so timid. And if they can turn their team up, then the whole team gonna be turned up. But if
Confident.
everybody walking on eggshells and everybody gonna be walking on eggshells, they gonna be hitting soft. You turn them up, man. They ready to knock a nigga shit loose.
Alphas. Yes, sir.
Shoot. So how
As
did it
far as
feel?
like,
How did
as
it
far as
feel
like
to see
all the
Billy
bad
Bobby
shit,
scream
for
off?
me, it's more on some shit like it's bad shit in the world outside of football,
Yeah.
drugs, sex, all kind of shit, right? But what you gonna do? You're gonna educate your child and make sure and hope for the best that they make the right decisions, not to indulge in bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's the same thing in youth sports. So if I'm not if I'm not a person that agrees with cussing, my team's not gonna cuss. But if we go in an environment where everybody's cussing, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Gotta
Because I
adapt to
even
the
heard
environment.
Project and I was like, oh my God, the Project just cussed. I was like,
Man,
oh my
Project messed me up. He was talk anytime he talked.
I was like,
I ain't
But
never
oh.
really
even
seen
him, he
Project
was
talk
like,
like
"This
that.
Atlanta shit sweet." And anybody who know Project know that he's not that type of kid.
Yeah,
But
he don't even talk like that, but he was hyped up. He was in the
yeah,
moment.
but a person will say, "Oh, he wrong." Like, nah, nigga, you don't understand him. Shut the fuck up.
Right. You really don't.
That's just how I feel. And if any adult come at me about it, that's gonna be my like. He's not your child. Shut the fuck up. Worry about your own.
Yeah. Hey, he had every right to pop his shit. They got a new interstate in Stockbridge called Interstate 88.
Yes,
So I got a question, Twan. How does it feel? Because I've watched you literally been grinding with the core of your team since 6U. And I know that you have seen Supreme this past weekend made the fourth time, right? Or has it been more?
That was the fourth time.
The fourth time. And the last three times you weren't able to pull it off. So how does it feel now going into what your 9U season
Yeah.
of finally beating a team that you've been trying to defeat for the last three times within, I would say, what, the last 2 years?
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly felt like beating them niggas. I was gonna feel like job done, but that shit ain't even. And it don't even feel like that. It feel like we just went out there and beat a regular team. Like, and not saying that they was a regular team, but it's just like, truth be told, I just feel like we proved to the world we was who we said we was. Now it's just about finishing it in December.
Yeah. So what is your game plan come YNC postseason? Because we know you're gonna get that automatic bid. So is your game plan or your strategy or your coaching scheme or any of that gonna switch up and change, or are you gonna keep it pretty much where you're at now and what you use to beat them this go round?
Oh nah, so I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, and anybody will take it however they want to take it, but the game plan that we had to come into that game, we actually didn't even like we cracked it open, but then when we realized like shit, they can't stop the old shit. We just stayed in like the stuff that they already seen before. But like coming in December, pretty much the Florida Elite season, we're gonna take it and use it as like work to get better at the shit that we suck at.
So do you see any competition in your upcoming Florida Elite season for your team? I mean, I know you've been holding it down. You know, I know this. This I know. But we know we have had some shakeup with the league where they've done some readjusting of
No,
conferences.
it's a couple teams out there that I like. Like I'm eager to play the Ravens. Us versus Tampa is always going to be a good one. Hurricanes, we don't play them, but I know Tampa got to play them. Lakewood is going to be a good game for Tampa. So like as far as like the other teams, it's for us. It's more of like what team we're gonna end up seeing in the Super Bowl, which I primarily feel like it's gonna be Tampa. But I done seen a couple teams this preseason, like Hurricanes. If they could have developed the offense, probably could have beat them.
Okay, so since you spoke on that briefly, you know, we love I know I do. I love to see what your predictions are for who's going to make it, you know, to the Super Bowl from the Florida Elite League. So can you know now this year we got 5U, we got a couple different orgs with 5U. So if you are able to, can you give me your predictions from 5U up on who you
Five.
think?
I feel like it's open because it's like it's brand new for us, so I don't really know too much. I would say that down south teams have a jump on the rest of the league though because they be having 4 years play 5U previous
Mhm.
years. Um 6U, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I was banking with KTB, but they coaches make me mad, man. Like, and I'm the type of person, if anybody know, like once I become a fan of a kid or a team, bro, I try my best to like follow them on lives, pull up the games, and it's just like, god damn, man.
But
Um,
Florida City, they
yeah, that's what that's so
yeah.
like. Florida City the strikers. They're Florida City in our league.
Yeah, they in our league.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with them on 6U. Seven U.
Coach E.
Seven U is I ain't even gonna lie to you,
You, I
man.
think, has like the most competition though from a lot of.
It is a lot of competition. And in what month we in? We in August, September. In October, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I like Brick, but in October you're gonna see why I like Brick.
Yeah, the 7U, you got Osceola Cowboys, Brick Boys,
Nah,
you got West Orlando
it's a
Jags.
bunch. It's a bunch out there, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say I like Brick to win it all seven.
It's
And
a,
I know my ATM family gonna be mad because I said this or whatever, but I like Brick to win 7U Florida Elite.
and you know they separated us. We're not in the same conference no more.
I know it's gonna be ATM versus Brick, but I like Brick to win. In October, I'm gonna come back on the yard and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, good. I can't wait. I want to know now. Shit. Hey, who you got for 8U?
8U, I got us 30 cartel, man. I'm very proud of them boys, man.
Yeah, they surprised.
We put that team together in like 3 4 months, man, and I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The first 2 months it was kind of like rocky, bro. Like we lost coaches, all kind of shit, players, and to finally through the help of our president Omar, myself, and coaches and stuff, we ended up making a lot of changes. Even myself, I took a staff sacrifice to help them. We landed Michael and all that.
I seen that. That threw me for a loop. I was like, well, wait a goddamn minute now. And I already know you behind on that. But I'm just like, how were y'all able to pull that one off?
It's just like the same thing like I told Nardo. If I had a good enough situation, like and I understand you and Nardo relationship, but I just feel like if I had a good enough situation and I came to you like Britt, like, hey, this is X, Y, and Z for him, I felt like you would have trusted me through. You feel what I'm saying? Like if I could have just damn near guaranteed you, like it's this or Brick, like it's hit or miss. I felt like Juice would have been in it. That was kind of like the same thing with Michael. Like I was able to present him like a situation like, yeah, all right, like, okay, we're gonna go play y'all, and if we beat you, then what?
Right. That's what's up, though. I actually love to see that because, again, we look at it 2 years ago. A lot of people don't know, but 2 years ago, Mikey, Juice, Project, Bug, they all
But
was training together.
but that's what I try to like. I don't really try because people think like I'm capping and trying to like just ride their wave because they're hot. But when Juice was 5, Mikey was 6, Project was 7, they all trained together every
Hmm.
Wednesday for 4 or 5 months straight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a solid plan. I know he's gonna turn this team up because he's a phenomenal athlete. No matter where he goes, no matter what jersey he putting on, he gonna do Mikey. Um,
Of course, that why I put all the eggs in one basket.
right. No, so I mean I love that. I love that for y'all, and I know that you've had that rapport with his dad, so that's good. I'm not even finna ask you about 9U. Okay. So let's just skip 9U.
Sauce
Who you got
boys.
for
Sauce
you?
boys to the front.
Oh God.
Like you gotta ask
I gotta ask. Okay, who
She
you got for
already,
9U?
she already asked already. Basically, Sauce boys to the front, man. That's a rhetorical question.
On
Yeah, that's
God.
too easy. That's too easy, man.
People just gotta hear it.
Gotta hear it. Who you got for 10U?
10U. Oh, Blackheart. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Blackheart.
Okay, that's Lakes. I mean, that's Lauderdale. No, that's Lakes.
No, that's Hurricanes.
That's
That's
Hurricanes.
okay. And then 11U.
11U. 11 is
I got Jack Boy. I
what?
Why
think
you
What?
they
got
can.
that?
It's no. Oh, nah. Dog Pound is Lakes.
I
Ravens.
think Jack.
Ravens. I don't know what the Ravens got. Um, Hurricanes. I don't know what they got. 11 wise.
Your boy,
I'm a Jack Boy fan.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
I would have to go with Josh them as far as Florida elite wise.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 12U. I'm already knowing.
Oh yeah, well, oh, yeah. If anybody go against YFN, they're crazy. But I'm not gonna lie. I
They're not
after
good.
after
I mean, they're not in the same league, but when you look at it from a national matchup, who you think would put up a better fight?
I'm not gonna lie though, Trey Man, you can't sleep on Trey Man. They beat Brick, nah. They beat
No,
No,
Brick
no,
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 this.
they ain't
no,
have the
no,
Nah,
same.
no,
they ain't the
No,
same
no,
team
no,
they
no.
no,
was.
they ain't the same team, boy.
Oh,
Ah,
so that's not the same team
They
TK.
both
no, no,
no. Hell no.
no.
TK had added some players on the because I think
Uh,
if I because Brick came with they 5-1 cutoff.
oh,
So Trey
Yeah.
Man added 5-1 cutoff.
but still though. So if you remove the 5-1 on both of them,
You ain't see you wasn't up. Trey Man played that beat him and feed him.
Beat him and feed him.
They
oh
ain't
they
look the
ain't.
same at
Uh,
all. Not to say they ain't good, but they ain't fucking with YFN
Then
at
they lost
all.
one of their best players, the West Side.
Yeah, they ain't fucking with YFN.
And Brick still
yeah.
was
Well, YFN wins that, and then I think 13 Devin Hester wins.
for
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
Anytime to the front.
damn.
Anytime to the front.
See what Coach Breeze say?
Oh shit.
What happened?
11 you.
Wait.
Duval. They said Duval McQueen 11
Nah,
Ask
I
him how
think
much you
Josh.
like. Ask him how much you like him for.
I, I
I
I
like.
heard the reason why I didn't even mention them was because I heard they had fell apart, man.
Nah, they still together. They tried to go out there and merge with Barron County Outlaws, but it ain't work. They wound up taking like two kids from that team. They got that boy Newbie from Tennessee and McQueen, but
What Coach Parlay at?
But I thought they lost the big lineman though.
they lost Big CJ and they lost the other jit to Terrence City, but they had some kids that played up last year that came
Big
back
CJ went to
down.
rare breed, ain't no?
Yeah,
Yeah, like that.
and
That's
then
that's that's big though, bro. That's
I
like the
mean
best lineman in that age group.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I heard through the grapevines, and don't shoot the messenger because I'm not 100% sure. But a little birdie called me and said the other day that them Tampa's Jazz niggas stepped on Duval head like 20-0 in a little scrimmage, a little unrecorded game.
The 11
Mm.
you?
Yeah,
Damn.
Jazz got Neville Sanders over there, number 2. Boy, be
Tampa
snapping.
keeps some shit though.
Tampa gonna be our hardest game of the year.
Tampa keeps some
Temple,
shit in the
Temple,
trap, boy.
Temple always got big, good homegrown kids.
How
Yeah,
you
they
feel
keep some
about
shit
playing
in the
against
trap.
your kids? You heard
Temple
me
keeps some good homegrown kids.
going. How
And
you feel about
they got
playing
some
against
good
some of your
coaches.
kids in Tampa?
Nah, I don't feel like Temple. Well, I can't say I don't know about that specific team, but as a whole, I don't feel like I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't feel like it's a lot of good coaches out there. Like as far as on X's and O's. Now, as far as like bonding with kids and just being there for kids, hell yeah, it's a bunch of good coaches. But when you like talking about getting on X's and O's, like nah, I don't be feeling like it's a lot of good coaches.
Hey Twan, I got a question for you then.
What up, bro?
I know you get in your bag. I heard you saying the other day that you ain't bring a lot of stuff out.
Talk.
But I also commend you for being a guy who
Oh, yeah.
stick with what work with your offense and you run what you run. My question is, knowing that you're gonna keep your kids together, right? Where does the fine line be drawn between I know I can line up and beast and beat the hell out of a lot of people, but then I got once we got to start getting ready for that high school. You know what I'm saying? Getting them ready for high school once they start getting until like 12, 11,
So
12,
so
maybe
like last
13.
like last year, last year preseason, I did the same thing. Um We went out there, chased Supreme. We end up losing. And for me, preseason, like when you do your homework on teams, you kind of know like this team good, this team ain't. So when we're playing a superior team, it's just whatever it takes to win. But when I feel like I'm playing a lesser team, we go out there and try to work on things that we're not good at. So like last season, I threw over 40 touchdowns with a quarterback that was a first year quarterback in my system. That's how we kind of got able to where I was comfortable in the big games this year to try to take certain shots at certain times that I knew I wouldn't have took in previous years. So like this year, my goal is really to average like 30 point. Like I always been in Florida Elite a 30+ point team offensively, but I want to be able to do it just all in the air.
Mm.
Oh, and
Yeah,
that's
so I just want to be able to just like
passing. You don't really like the
not
pass.
only my help my quarterback be able to see it first, but if he don't see it, I want to be able to see it where I can just like we can audible from going to a flat a flat read and then probably have to go into like a almost in like a high low read.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying? Or if we're going into like right now when we go back, we're gonna go start into learning into like spacings and stuff like that. Just learning how to target when teams is playing soft on us or dropping back and just hitting the little soft zones and stuff like that. But just being able to just be a well-grounded team because I feel like we're my athletes are good enough where we could attack you down the field and I'm comfortable doing that. But I just want to be able to just like I said, just be able to just tear you apart just however you plan us. If your corners playing us deep because they know they're gonna get burnt, we're just gonna be able to throw the ball to the flats, be able to just change into a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Because I honestly feel like we're the best running team. So if we can just become a dominant passing team, hell, it ain't no stopping us.
I mean, between Project and D3, why would y'all not be the best running team?
I ain't
Nah,
gonna
but
lie.
that's what I'm
How do a
saying. And
kid?
then we added kid like LJ, but what people didn't know and probably was wondering like why you ain't running was he was hurt. Like, but I just told his dad like, bro, I'm telling you, if he ain't got to run the ball this weekend, I know he hurt. All he got to do is put a helmet on 17, and Project gonna run like he don't give a fuck who's out there.
Hey, how do it feel? How do it feel to go to nationals and do what you did, but also everybody so which he a hell of a guy, but everybody so hell bent on project, but they don't realize that you got 6, 7 other monsters on the team that people overlooking.
Nah, so like I hear a lot of people scream Project, but if it was just like he was just that one man show, I'd have been winning. Cause I ain't like I said, I didn't run nothing that Supreme hadn't had seen. Coming into this season though, from the difference from the other years is player for player, I matched up with Supreme. So like I said, LJ was a great match to block Harry. A lot of times I used to have D3 block Harry and then turn around and tell D3 to run the ball when Project tired. That's tough. So to be able to just go out there have LJ on Harry, D3 on 30, you had Dietrich on what just on different DBs. I mean different DBs playing tight ends sometimes, blocking their DNs. It just like I said, I just like Project and any one on one with anybody child, bro. So with them guys going out there, them skill sets going out there blocking, it put us in them type of scenarios more than once. And like anybody knows, shit, he getting one on one situation isn't that. You got to be a hell of a player to tackle him one on one.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But like the NWO game, we took shots down the field. SED, we took shots down the field. Um, I want to be able to just incorporate a lot more slants. Just being able to do that better because, like I said, a lot of teams play us 8 to 10 yards off. So if we could just catch quick slants and just kill you one on one, that'd be nice in the air game.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm telling on live exactly what it is because like once we get to it where you can't like you just ain't gonna be able to stop us then.
I got a question. So, everybody go to YNC to play, at least for ranking purposes, right? And then they get these ranks, whether it's number one, number two, number three, so on and so forth. And then they go to tucking their tail throughout the season. Do you feel that a team should be able to tuck their tail if they hold in a number, a top 5 ranking? Or do you feel like if a team called them out that they should be willing to pull up no matter if the team coming to them or vice versa and battle for, they rank?
So for me personally, and I learned it through my 6U season. Um, do what's best for your team. Like 6U season, we was chasing a rank in the middle of our Florida Elite season, and Project ended up getting hurt in that game against the number 2 team in the country. So when we came back home to play Rico the following week, not only was our team beat up, but we had lost one of our key players. So we ended up losing that game. And that from that moment on, I just learned like I'm gonna take all my bumps and bruises during preseason, because once we get into Florida Elite season, you don't really ever have like a week or two where you could say, okay, I'm gonna go play this team and sit down and like game plan for them. And so like if you would be going to do a national game, you're down to be playing right after you play Saturday.
Right. Sunday would damn near be your only option.
Yeah, so for me it's like I think everybody got a bye week this year, so that was something new
Hell
for us.
no, not WOJ. We ain't got no bye week.
Yeah, not everybody. Some people got 2 bye weeks, but like I know we got 1. But then you got some ors that don't have no bye week.
Well, yeah,
Nah, we
like
don't
we
got
got
none. We go straight into the playoffs.
yeah, so we got a bye week. No, I think the whole league the league do a bye week
Yeah,
for
but
like
the,
the
the bye
chill.
week, the bye
I
week
think
for the
I
league
think
is
that
the first is after the first round of playoffs. It's the week after, like 31st or some shit.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
ours is
Halloween
the
weekend.
23rd.
That's Labor Day.
Yeah, it's Halloween weekend. So and then I know we got a bye weekend this year, so that was something new for us. So trying to figure it out as far as like playing them 2 weekends. But to be honest, like I told my whole national chat, I don't give a fuck if y'all go to tell Clayton whatever. Like we ain't never. It's not like Clayton just puts us in at first every time. So we used to fighting like so shit. It don't matter.
So you willing to duke it out? Or you
Nah,
just
they could take our rank if we don't play nobody. I'm gonna defend my Florida Elite title because it's Florida Elite season, and when it ends, if they put us 3, 4, 2, whatever the fuck they put us at, I don't give a fuck. We know we're gonna have to play Supreme. We know we're gonna have to play whoever. So it's just that's why I don't even like they like if we're gonna play Supreme again before December. Nah, and niggas can say whatever. I done played them niggas 4 times in 18 months.
yeah.
How you gotta feel about this? They
Okay.
put boy number 2.
You
Now,
know.
see, I ain't gonna lie, my take on it kind of the same, but I guess in this era, this my second run of this national shit. Because the first time we did a national run with the other group, it was kind of different. Like niggas respected call out games. Like you said, niggas had to get on that road, try to play an early game, the Florida League game early on Saturday, and then jump on the road and meet a team halfway or something, or a team might come all the way to us. But like I said, it was a little different. Like if you call somebody out, niggas was ready to get on the road. Like wasn't no team calling you out then talking about, oh, you gotta come to us. I want to play y'all, but you gotta come to us. Like nah, if they called you out, they was willing to pull up. So you know what I'm saying. Then it was just being able to handle them back to back games. But I think now I feel like how Twan feel like if I'm already ranked top 5 and you calling me out, but you want me to come to you and I got my lead play, you gotta respect lead play. As long as I'm in the rankings and I can get there in December, it is what it is. I just have to run everybody back down. It just
Me
however the
personally, like
cards fall out.
Florida
Like you say,
Elite,
you gotta do what's best for your
yeah,
team.
because Florida Elite is the if we just go off of this year right here, you gotta like from 6U all the way up, 5U, West Orlando Jacks all the way up. Like, just count how many nationally YNC teams went out there from Florida Elite. So
Yep.
now you talking about you made it out of Florida Elite. How I'm not a top team in the country?
For real.
Yeah. And I think they doing it a little bit different this year too with Florida Elite, where if you win your Super Bowl, then you get an automatic bid to YNC postseason.
Nah, it's AYF. You go to
Yeah,
AYF.
how many Florida Elite teams you think we're gonna have in AYF this year? The ones that don't want to take that YNC path.
I don't know, and to me, it's up to like everybody's discretion. Because, like I said, bro, I it's like I don't care if they took my number one seeding from me, bro. If we decided to say, hey, we want to just chase YNC, then that's what it is. But I know, like the core parents that been with me from the beginning. Yeah, the ultimate goal was to win YNC, and then when Supreme beat us, it was like, nah, nigga, we want to beat them because we was already a team like that beat everybody. Like my first, my week one game will be my 100th win in 4 seasons, and that'll be my week one for Sauce Boys 9U. So that'll be our 100th win. So it's like we don't played a lot of games. We don't beat a lot of teams, whether they was 9 or 10.
Mm.
So would you being that you in your eyes reached your goal of beating Supreme, would you flirt with AYF to get another experience, or it's only YNC for you?
Nah, even my parent, we had talked about it when we first seen Florida Elite was doing that. We even told when we won YNC, we was telling them niggas then, like, man, we ain't coming back. We just wanted to beat y'all at y'all shit. So then they was saying like, shit, we gonna come down to Florida, and I'm like, shit, we got league games. We ain't gonna play y'all. I don't care what y'all do. You can tell Jonah he could take us off the ranking. He do it. They could do whatever they wanted to do.
Mm.
For me and my kids, it was just like personally, like I said, it just wanted to prove the world that we can beat them. Like we the best in the world, like we say we was. I haven't lost a game in Florida since I lost to Rico that day in second round playoff 6U. But before then, I hadn't lost no games in Florida.
That's tough. That is tough. You gotta take some of these coaches to coaches clinic, Twan.
I mean, like they just a lot of coaches just got to be willing to learn every day. Like I'm just willing to learn. Like no matter like if I got around E and Josh them, as much as I feel like I'm a better OC than Josh, I would sit back and watch everything that Josh does until I realize like okay, that's all he has, and then I download it, and then I take what I feel like is good, and then I go back and show him what I have.
Hmm. So, what do you think about? Because again, this has been a conversation for different teams. Depending on who their elite players are on that team. What do you think about, or how do you feel? And I can use you for an example, and then you can use another team for example. If you choose to, where people say, "Oh, he always going to project this, project that, project left, project right." Like, what is your stance on people's opinion of going to or keying in only on one or two players, knowing that you have a full roster like you do?
For me, man, so for me, it's I came in with D3 and Project and Tyler for a long time. Them was my big three, and I would just ride throughout the game whoever was hot. Then when we left for 8U season, I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of politics because everybody wanted to be the guy, And during the season, the D3 was more dominant. But when we hit playoffs, 8U season, I didn't care what nobody said, and that's why we looked at like, God damn, they're good, because I knew what D3 and Project was gonna do when it all mattered. So I didn't care how nobody felt about the my son or this or you ain't. Cause like I said, as a coach, when you do your homework, you're gonna know you're gonna play a good team. And if I'm playing a good team, is do or die. So I'm gonna go with my guys. And so, like I said, D3 and Project being the two catalysts from 6U season, 7U season, 8U season, shit, why not die with them? If D3 having a better day than Project, I'm going to D3. If Project having a better day than D3, I'm going with Project.
Do you have parents on your team that voice their I'm gonna call it concern or feeling of a way that maybe their kid isn't touching the ball as much? Like, do you deal with that on your team,
I
seeing
used to. I'm not
you
even lying. I
have
used
youth
to.
players?
Six U season, I dealt with it. 7U season, I dealt with it. 7U season was my breaking point, and that's why I left. That was part of the reason why I left Orlando. I ain't gonna say that was the main reason. That was just a I couldn't deal with it no more. Um, 8U season, I dealt with it a lot, but it kind of like simmered down.
So
And
what
then
exactly were you
9U season, I can honestly say like everybody knows, like everybody this year's team, and I felt like that's what made us so much better from the jump. Everybody knows like their role and they do it well. Like so, I got kids that come in and they only play defense and they know that. I got kids that come in and only play line, but on somebody else's team, they probably could play both ways.
Mhm.
But they know they're not better than the guy that's playing the other side in their position.
So going back to what you just said, because when you started out your 6U year, you were with the West Orlando Jazz organization. So and you said came your 7U year, like that was your breaking point. What exactly was your breaking point? That because I know, you coming from Polk, right? You got you're not just taking a straight shot up I-4. You making multiple stops in between to pick up kids. Hell, my baby was one of them, especially when I'm pulling my 12-hour shift and I'm like, hey, Twan, can you get juice for me to get him to practice when he was with the Jazz as well? So I know, you're going above and beyond, outside of your own that are in your household. But what was it about being at the Jags? What made it your breaking point? Like, what was the situation, if you don't mind?
For me, so I'm all in. So like all that type of stuff is really like nothing. Like yeah, it's a sacrifice, but I look at it like nothing. But when I feel like you're inside my circle and you go to like hating on my kids or like you're starting to just be cancerous from within, like I could take all the bullets from the outsiders, like fuck them, they don't mean shit to me. So for me, like an outside person talking, I love it. I love for to hear a person say I can't or this, that, and the third. But from the inside, like, oh, my son, this, or you trying to like compare or talk down or make this kid seem like he's less of, or like, or you're just trying to start problems from within. I couldn't take it no more. So, like, 6U season, I was the brand new guy on the block. So I already felt like I had to prove
Yeah,
myself
to
to West
punch through.
Orlando. 7U season, I ended up getting the head coach job, but it was like other than like Perp, Judah, Cody, like I had a great staff. I can't even lie, staff was great. But like parent wise, I felt like the parents was sitting back and like hoping that we failed.
Right.
And it was because it probably wasn't going their way about their child. And I didn't like that. Like I didn't I can't function in an environment like that. Like if we're gonna be all in and go to war and put our kids in this shit, like the whole parent got it, all the parents got to be on one. We all got to believe in the same shit. So like I believe like my parents believe in me. So if today I believe in this kid and this is what we're gonna go with, I believe like all my parents believe in that. If I go out there with these set of kids or I take this kid out, I don't really hear my parents like, Hey, bro, why you took my son out? Nah, they believe in like, yeah, my Coach Torn knows what he's doing. My son must have fucked up, or it's not. He's not. He don't fit the scheme right now. Or,
Yeah. I think that's a lot of what you see when you start to build these teams and you get kids that have a lot of different skill sets and are all top tier within their own perspective of where they
but if
came.
Nationals is not winning, I'll just be real, bro. If Nationals is not winning, I mean, if winning nationals is not the parents' goal, bro, it's never gonna work. I don't give a fuck what they tell you, how much they tell you they're gonna be down. If that's not ultimately their goal, like
But
them
they could
wanting
say
to see.
winning is their goal, but they want to win
No, man,
there.
man, listen to me, bro.
So
I've
you
heard
can't pick
so
and choose
many.
how you want to win. You just want to
Man,
win. You just gotta win.
you can't want to win nationals and you want your kid to be the superstar. It's not gonna work.
Got it. Hmm.
So if in any moment a parent go to saying my child, but they're saying that they want to win nationals, they're telling you a lie. It's about their child.
Right. I agree. I agree.
Like that was something big from the beginning of this year. I didn't want to hear my child like that. If you're not coming to me about like what can
Man, it went out again.
Yeah.
So you
just
gotta
me
leave.
personally, like I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Cause it's not basketball where you could go out there and score 60 points and say, yeah, I did that. This is an ultimate team sport. You got to do your 111. Like everybody got to do their job. Everybody, both sides of the ball, three phases of the
Have a
game, kick
job.
off.
Yeah. No, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with all of that. And everybody screams that they're a national parent until they get on a team and you doing a national run, and then the whole energy just shifts and flips.
Like I just said, you got a kid like LJ. Everybody and their mama will get LJ and run him 100 times. He didn't run the ball but like two, 3 times this whole YNC. Like I said, he was injured. Me and his dad spoke about it, but like I told him, his dad didn't even really want him to play because he wasn't 100%. But I just knew, like, shit, even though he can't run the ball for us, him blocking is vital, like, major. Like, he still got to play. And him willing to be like, yep, fuck that. We're going to play our role and just block 12 quarters. It was big.
Yeah. But I think that starts back with the parents too, because
A
dealing
kid like
with
D3, he didn't have 20 touches every game.
right.
Devin could take D3 to any other team. Like, it's everybody knows they're like, hey, Coach, it don't feel like it's his day. And like I said, D3 had vital runs in all our games where he moved the chains for us.
Right.
That be a balling on defense.
But I just think when it comes to kids' mindsets, right? Again, depending on what
Man, the
age.
kids don't care, bro. The kids
The
don't
kid,
care.
that's what I was getting ready to say. The kids don't care.
The
It be
kids
the
be knowing the truth, though. The kids know the truth. Such and such is better. He's faster. He hits harder. He blocks better. They kids
but
know the truth.
right, but it
And
be the parents that be painting the narratives, and that's what
yes, because that be the parents that want to live through the child. That's why I said it ultimately don't be it be easy to say, yeah, I want to win national. Yeah, everybody wants to win nationals. Everybody wants to be the best team. But the moment that you go to saying my child, it's not about the team.
right. Yep, agree. Who we got on here? E. Is that him still up here? Or did he get off?
We know he's still there though.
You a part of the Jack Boy staff, are you not, sir?
I don't know. He had to pop back in. Yo,
There you go.
Yo,
Hey, how you doing?
what up, Brick?
Nothing much. So you a part of the Jet Boy staff, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I
Shit,
know
part
y'all
of Hunter
was
K
on the
too.
road a lot this preseason. Like what are some teams that y'all went out of the state to play and how did that turn out for y'all? I've heard about a few games, but like did it show up and work out in y'all favor? What was y'all game plan and what was your reason for your out of state travel? Because y'all had a few games out of state.
Uh, I mean, I think I'm gonna be real. I think this is the most outside we ever been in the past 5 years with preseason. I think we played 6 games this preseason, maybe 7.
Damn.
Um, so we went out of state. We played Rare. They the number one team in the country. I think if you kind of know Josh, Josh got like a regiment of every year. We probably gonna 9 times out of 10 pop out with the number one team in the country every year.
Mhm.
I think if you trying to see where you at, that's the test to see it, especially if you talking about national ball. So I mean, we ain't win the game. I think we lost by 20 points to Red Breeds. Red Breeds is a hell of a team, but I think it just we went out just to see what our boys are gonna do. Even when they went up, they ain't never lay down. They fought hard. They played to the end. They made a lot of plays. If you really watch the game, you know what I'm saying. The game was a lot different than what the score detailed, but shit, it is what it is. It was a learning lesson. Then we went to the DMV, went to Washington. We played the Philly Aztec team. I think they was like the number 3 team in AYF. They was like ranked top 10 in the country. We wound up beating them. We had like beating them by like 2 touchdowns. We had like 4 touchdowns called back that game.
Damn.
So we was rolling pretty good that game. And then the next day we played DMV No Limit. They was ranked number 5 team in the country. And we wound up losing in overtime by 1. Um, Plenty of opportunities to win the game in that one. We should have sealed the deal in like the last 20 seconds. We threw a slant. It was wide ass open. Just couldn't, we just ain't connect on it. Um, Fumbled one time on like the 15-yard line. So just some things that ain't go our way. We went up there kind of handicapped. I don't make no excuses. We lost the game, but we went up there handicapped. We're missing some kids. We got a staff of like 11. We got a staff of 11 people. I think we went up there with like 4 coaches, 5 coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it was. I think the preseason for us turned out good. Did we accomplish every goal we had? Nah, but I think a lot of people don't realize a lot of our kids are great kids, and a lot of them have played on a national level. But being able to consistently win on a national level, compete at a high level, a lot of them haven't done that in a while. So them just getting them outside, getting them to see what we looking, what we running into on this national run this year. I think it was a great learning curve for us. So going into Florida Elite, we treat every game like a national game. You know what I
Right.
mean? We're gonna just like Twan said, the stuff that we don't think we're good at, we're gonna come out and we're gonna work. We're gonna get in our 2 minute situations. It might be the first quarter. We might open up in a 2 minute drill. You know what I mean? We might come out and run power eye. We might come out and work on our screen game. Like a lot of the shit that we need to see and try to work on, we're gonna get it right. One thing about it, the goal is to win in December. I mean, preseason is amazing to let you see where your team at. But the goal is to hold the trophy up in December. So, right now our main goal is Florida Elite. And then once we get past Florida Elite, we'll be back in YNC this year. We will be in YNC and we plan on making a lot of noise. So, you gotta put the shit together, put the pieces in the right place and do what you got to do.
Absolutely. So, have y'all had any big pickups as far as players for this upcoming season who weren't a part of the Jack Boys last year that you feel were key vital pieces to the puzzle that are going to help hopefully get y'all to where y'all want to be in the postseason for YNC?
Uh we had a
Jeez.
lot of big pickups this off season. Well, I mean, pickups that we thought were big. I think one of the biggest ones, besides some couple linemen, was we got that linebacker from Dog Pound, number 7. He a hell of a kid.
Kid with the hair.
Yeah, yeah, Gunner. His name Gunner Walker. He played for Dog Pound. I mean, everywhere we go, we was way in Maryland, and Soon as he made a couple plays, the I see it, baby boy. Soon as he made a couple plays, the ref looked at us and was like, "Hey, that's that kid from Dog Pound," and we was Waylon Washington. You know what I'm saying? So like the kid, a hell of a kid. And then I think a lot of people gonna realize who Princeton Parks is this year. That's our big back number 3. I think he one of the most violent people on the team. Um, he don't really say a lot. He a quiet kid, but he got a physical build that you can't coach. You know what I mean? The kid already like 5'9", like 160. You get what I'm saying? He not a track kid, but he super fast. He run behind his pads. So we pretty much just went out and got what we needed. The Jack Boys gonna be almost the same Jack Boys that are old, with, with just a couple new pieces. I mean, I think me personally, no matter what we done, we kind of always been a staff that don't kind of get the best kids in the area. I think this is the first time we kind of had a lot of the best kids that we feel in the Central Florida area. But it's all about just keeping that core group together and growing them as athletes, growing their IQ, getting them where we want them at. And we did it before, we'll do it again.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing y'all play. I know when I seen y'all play, I believe it was at Beat 'em and Feed 'em. Y'all look pretty good. I know y'all even picked up some kids from Brevard County too, which I think is major for Brevard County just from a standpoint of I feel like they a little behind the curve when it comes to youth football because they've been so used to playing other rec teams within the county itself and not really seeing too much outside of the county until they recently integrated that mid Florida league there, which I know Shatina kind of spearheaded that from Rockledge, and it's poured in throughout some various organizations in the county. But I know you guys picked up McGee, Jace, which I know he was a phenomenal player, playing over in Brevard. So I thought that was pretty dope to see that y'all are kind of, expanding your horizon that way too and tapping into that market as well because those kids over there, they got some great kids, but they just don't get the opportunity or the exposure like, our kids get here in Central Florida and down south and everywhere else that are playing the cream of the crop or the best of the best teams that are out there on their age level.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That kid, actually got 2 kids from down that way. I forgot, what's that big kid name? Oh, we got a kid named Justin. He a bigger kid. He's actually a track kid. So, but he's like you say, you could tell they kind of behind
Yeah,
because he has the attributes and the skill set to be able to compete. He just got to learn how to play with other people. You know what I'm saying? Playing with other dogs his size, playing. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Being able to catch up to the speed of the national game. But you talking about once he get it, he gonna be a monster. The kid like this, the second or third fastest kid in the country at the 11-year-old age group.
Oh wow.
He like the number 2 kid in the 200. He like the number 4 kid in the 100. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely a dog. Then we got little Jay, like you say, little Jason McGee. I call him little Tyreek Hill. Like that kid touched the ball, he explosive. You get what I'm saying? So we got some kids. We definitely got kids that's from different area that's gonna be big pieces to the program, man. I think once they continue to grow into what we doing and continue to reach the standard that we have set, they're gonna be some kids that the world gonna be put on notice. I think Florida Elite gonna get them kids some good reps to really, get comfortable and grow their confidence so that it relates to the national game. Lil McGee actually, when we played Red Breed's first game of the year, I think McGee stretched out for like 65 yards on rare on a jet sweep. So,
That's how
that kid explosive, super
that's how
explosive.
Dalen came in too. Dalen came from Brevard from the Chargers, and his first time playing with Devin Hester, he got MVP in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah. So Brevard definitely got some gems down there, man. We definitely appreciate the ones we got. And then we still got little Rico Reckless. He gonna do his thing. Then we got a 5 QB rotation that we got going on right now. So
Cut the dreads. I ain't know who he
Y'all
was.
still got the jet from D-Land?
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're trying to get back to where my boy Twan at right now, man. I'm trying to get back on the high peak.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, E.
Yeah, Kaden came back.
This shit don't even feel like nothing.
I seen him with the team.
I want
Yeah,
what you
Big
had
Four.
in
Big Four will be
December.
back in a minute, man. Big Four will be back in about 3 weeks, man. Dealing with a knee injury right now, but he'll be back. Definitely missed. Definitely missed.
Might say we here for the rematch.
Who is that?
What
That's
you call
Supreme.
it? Oh, okay.
That's Sweet Feet Daddy.
Who he with?
Oh, oh, yeah, okay. I would say you ready for the rematch.
Whatchamacallit, Jake.
We'll see you in December, Jake.
He done already said that it's time. It's Florida Elite time now.
We'll see you in December, Jake.
Who is whatchamacallit Jake though?
That's Sweet Feet Daddy.
It's number 2 on Supreme.
That's the one that
Oh,
Project break his ankles.
okay, okay.
Him
Yeah, I
and
like
Project
Twan in the
even now.
rematch, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I like Twan in the rematch by 14.
The first 3 times we played him, I ain't gonna lie. He did. That nigga had hit Project one time so goddamn hard, man.
Yeah, he a dog. So
I'm talking about that nigga
Bro
hit
got a hell of a
Project.
Facebook name too.
That nigga hit Project and looked at us and said we separating the
Hey,
boys
so
from the
Jap, ain't you got HOA this year, ain't it?
yeah, we got HOA.
But I ain't gonna. Well, I don't know, Coach Knock. But boy, he damn sure got some gorilla nuts, boy. He jumping in everybody inbox right now, boy.
Yeah, he trying to build.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like the way he been talking though, man. I'm ready to see what he bring out when we see them week 4.
Hey, just don't steal nothing from over there, bro.
Some shit come together over there once they get it
Yeah,
going.
HOA. Yeah, HOA doing their thing, man. Twan, you can tell Twan behind it. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is trying to take that program as a whole to another level. They get a couple more pieces on them older groups. You talking about them boys gonna have a real national program?
Nah, I ain't even like the older groups. I ain't even too much like they just whatever happens, we gonna ride them out. But I'm
Miss
really
Brittany,
focused
so
on.
how y'all feel? How you feel about the break boys this year?
For us, to be honest,
What y'all preseason run? How do you feel the preseason went for y'all?
I feel like we had a great preseason run with what we had to work with. When we went up to YNC, we went up there without 11 kids. We went out there without our main center and snapper. We went out there without one of our biggest, defensive tacklers on our team. My son, just speaking, he's coming back off of a hamstring tear. He's been doing physical therapy for the last 15 weeks. He's been down since April. He had to end his track season early. And then we just have our team where we have all of these new amazing players that have come. Kamir Paxton.
You come on,
We
quick.
have say that again.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was talking to somebody else.
Oh, okay. We have Kinnear Paxton who's coming from Brandon Bears. We have Soren who's coming from Brandon Bears. We have Poppy that came from the Outlaws. We have Jaden Key that came from HOA, Ashton Grubbs that came from HOA. We have kids that have come from all over, and just our kids trying to learn to gel with one of another with all of these skills and talent that we have on one team. It takes time, but for us to jump out there how we did jump out there with just 16, 17 kids and not our full roster, I think we had a hell of a run. Um, and it's only going to get better as time goes on. Because as the conversations have been heard, if Jay didn't get the help that he needed this year as far as like a real deal team around him, we were leaving. We were leaving Osceola Cowboys. It was a non-negotiable. We were leaving, and this was a known thing. It wasn't a secret. So I'm just happy that we have parents who have come on board and they see the vision that we have for the team. And it's not anything short term that we're looking for with our team. It's definitely long term. And as long as we have parents that understand that and buy into the vision and know that there's no I in team, we can go really, really far with this team. But again, it's gonna be on the parents because the kids fuck with each other. They always on the phone. They always on the iPad. They always on the game. They always can. But there will be parents that will either try to sabotage or tarnish that because they see it as an eye moment when, like Twan said, football is a team sport. It's 11 men on one side of the ball, 22 if you're looking at both. And some of them are playing both ways, but parents have to understand that, whatever kid is hot, whatever kid is doing what they need to do in that moment in that game, that's just who's gonna have to seal the deal. And the next game, it might not be that kid, it might be somebody else. But they just have to understand that, with sport, it's a no I thing. It's a team.
Man, I'd have been in that spot where I done
Yeah,
played politics,
definitely. That's
and the
definitely
same
one of the
bitch I
most
done played
important
politics shit.
parts. Everybody understanding their role. Everybody knowing what's going on. I tell my kids all the time, especially the ball carriers and receivers. You might only touch this motherfucker 4, 5 times a game. You better make it do what it do, unless you just got that hot hand. You got that hot hand, we're
Yeah.
gonna ride it. But if everybody kind of doing their thing, then hey, it's a lot of athletes on this team. You
Right.
got to
And
make
I
the best
think
of it.
the kids really and truly the kids understand. A lot of the kids that we have on our team, they just want to play with each other, right? They just want to be around each other. It'll be the parents that'll sour that shit for them because the parents have their own personal intentions that they want to see done with their kid. But it's like when y'all come and join a team that has other kids that are just as good as your kid, you have to understand that they're gonna have to compete. Some shit might get exposed about your kid. Hell, some shit might get exposed about my kid, right? But you got to understand that if you putting them on a team with other dogs, that's liable to happen, and that they should never get complacent. If anything, it should make them work harder. But not every parent will see it that way. Some
Nah,
parents will
for
try to hide their kids, their faulty, areas that they have, rather than allowing it to be exposed and then fix it.
yeah, you
And that's
definitely got to
where
have national
where
parents.
you have to be able to separate yourself and say, okay, am I really trying to be a national parent or am I just trying to baby my kid? You really have to ask yourself that because you have to be able to allow your athlete as well as yourself as a parent to be able to take constructive feedback back on your kid as well as yourself as a parent. And if you can't do that, then that's an elite team built of elite players is not the team for you. You need
Well,
to go on a team where they're gonna allow your kid to run the ball and stroke his ego. For the Brick Boys, I could say this: we not in it to stroke egos. We in it to build a team, to build a powerhouse. And if you looking for an ego to be stroked, it's just not the team for. It's not gonna be the team for you.
Yeah, for real.
well, you can hear.
You said what?
I'll make sure you can hear.
No, no, no. I can. No, I definitely agree. Like, man, cause I done been that coach that done played politics, bro. And like, I done put my own two kids on the back burner to make sure other parents and kids getting whatever they felt like they wanted, bro. And then it still bites you in the ass as a coach, bro. And then you sit there and be like, well, damn, bro. As a parent, bro, I sacrificed my own. And so that's why I just got to a point where, like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Whatever best 11 I feel like is going to help us win the game at any moment, that's what I'm going to play.
Have you had any parents come to your team and be like, they on the roster, and then as games are being played, whether it be preseason going into the fall season or whatever, and they threaten to like pull their kids, or have parents actually done that?
Nah, I done had kids leave. I done had kids leave this year that signed up, paid, all kind of stuff. But as far as like threatening me, you ain't. I didn't. 7U season, I had a parent threaten me. I never forget it. KJ pissed me the fuck off, bro. Cause I don't be on that shit, bro. So when he threatened me, I would cut him off my team immediately. Like, you not finna tell me, oh, I'm finna go to another nigga practice, or oh, I lead it. Like, bitch, you dead then. Like, bye. And I'll show you how good my recruit game is.
So you had a parent threaten you on 7U that he was gonna go pull up on another team in their practice, and you just told him,
Bruh, yes, he
"Go
called
ahead,
me.
bro.
So
We ain't
I'm
come back."
like, you're off the team. So in the middle of me spazzing out on this nigga while we having practice, this nigga called KJ. KJ get on the phone and promise this nigga I'm gonna throw 20 touchdowns with this nigga. I'm like, no the fuck I ain't, KJ, man.
So how did that end?
The kid ended up staying on the team. We ended up just having I just end up just, to me that was adversity as well, just trying to hold the team together while all the chaos. But I ended up holding the team together. We went 34-1. We won our first Super Bowl. That was the first time we played Supreme, and we lost. And I pulled up with 13 kids to that YNC.
Wow.
But
Wow.
that 7U season taught me more about myself and who I was gonna be in this shit than any other year. Like 8U, after 7U, 8U was like, all right, this shit gonna be a breeze. I just
Yeah.
had like the staff conflict. So this season, I end up getting the staff situated. We already had a good team last year. I just added a couple more kids. It was just to the roof.
Have y'all as coaches ever dealt with adversity amongst your staff where you felt like you had staff on board that was damn near trying to sabotage your team from the
I had that. So like I said, I felt like I dealt with that every year. And through experience, I had it happen again this year. But because of the experience, I was able to remove that staff person off our staff early on. We had a coaches meeting, dog, and the nigga said I'm the problem.
They said you the problem?
Yeah, so I'm like, and it was right after the Boynton game. So I'm like, shit. That's like going to the nigga who made Walmart in a business meeting, and you having a meeting with the man that made Walmart, and you like, you know what's wrong with Walmart? You nigga. You know how stupid you sound?
Mm.
It's not no, hey bro, like all this stuff is going good here, but we need to fix these things right here, and our sales will go skyrocket. The presentation went like that. Is straight up like, you know what the fuck the problem is? You is like, nah, you bugging, nigga.
Mm.
And I know for a lot of people it's hard to be like a coach and a parent. Like the hats is like hard to wear at the same time. And so I try my best to always be like, when I'm a coach, bro. When I'm a parent, I'm a parent.
I know you have a few parents on your staff as it relates to like on your coaching staff who have players on your team. Do they know when to cut on and cut off being a parent and being a coach?
For the most part, but when they do like become like try to be like parent, I always check that shit and always remind them like, nigga, I got two sons on this team, not just one. I got two. So if I ain't out this bitch doing no politics, daddy ball for my own chest, man, fuck no, ain't nobody doing it. And like I said, 6U, 7U, even 8U, I played a lot of politics where I put my owns on the back burner for other people's kids, for them to be played and do certain things that their parents wanted them to do. And like I said, that shit, like 9 out of 10, dog, that shit bit me in the ass, bro. I'm not even gonna cap, dog. It bit me in the ass. Like I done literally had conversations with Bug and Project where they know that they're better than somebody else's child, and they're like questioning why, like that nigga playing more than me, why he getting the ball more than me.
Mm. Well, at least I guess it's safe to say that, all of those things, all of those adverse things that come up, time and time again, like some of the names, some of the things that you mentioned, that you named off in your post earlier that, some people were like screaming about or whatever. It's not just happening on one team or at one org. That shit is all across youth football. So it's like if this is a common problem across a spectrum of orgs, like how do you go about rectifying it? Like what do you tell parents that have kids on the team can't be on staff? Like how do you figure, fixing it, or do just parents need to be adults in this situation involving kids and put their damn pride to the side and
They
know that
got to. They got to, bro. That's the only way that shit work, bro. If you ain't in the betterment of the team, like, all right, if you on my staff and you got a kid on my team and I can't check you about your kid fucking up or not doing the right shit or he ain't putting in no work or you bucking practice or this, that, and the third, bro, I'm not being real to my team and I ain't being real to myself because I'm at practice every day.
right.
So if I can't do that with you, you can't be on my staff. If I can't chastise your child like I'm chastising mine about this shit, you can't be on my team. Because
That's
at the end of the day, I'm for the team.
right. Yes, I seen Bug Isla got him a highlight. Loved it. Hey, I got a question. Did they offer my boy a NIL yet or no?
Nah, they gave him a
Really?
bunch of free shit, but I'm gonna tell you, dog. And kids is so wild, bro. So the CEO of Battle followed Project page, and Project seen it. So he wrote him and was like, thanks for the follow." So he was like, "Bet, just keep balling. You're amazing, bro." Project wrote the dude and said, "Hey, you know how can I commit to Miami? I'm ready to commit to Miami." That nigga wrote Project and was that nigga, that nigga wrote Project and was like, "Oh, you'll be able to commit to Miami when you play in high school." Project wrote, "Dang."
Hey,
I
him,
bust out
and
laughing when
Jay,
I read that
they got
shit.
the same school in their eyes, boy. 'Cause that's all Jay talk about. Miami, 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 Miami. I'm like, okay.
He'll get
As
he'll
as
he'll
big as a
he'll get
Miami
he'll get
fan
that
I
thing
am,
13U.
if when time come, as big as a Miami fan I am, if time come and it just ain't the right school for his legacy, we ain't gonna go there. We gonna go to the best school for his legacy. But I ain't gonna lie, Miami's still popping by 2035, 2036. Shit.
Yeah, I just need
I'm gonna
one
be over
time
there hanging with
that
Sebastian.
they play together. Just one time, damn it.
High school.
Yeah. Well, no, not even then, man. They way down in damn Pope. Shit, by high school, I might be back at the crib. At least that's my plan for now,
School.
depending on what football look like come that time.
Shit, the way they throwing money around.
Hey, boy, threw the ball and then waved at him.
I love this video of him. I had just seen it before we got on, man. And
What was so crazy?
motherfuckers will try to because
As
he's
a
so
as
short, but they just don't know. He got so much heart, bro. He might be little, but bro, he feel like he the big man too. So it's like you not finna little boy him for real, for real.
And they pushed him. But hey,
Yeah, that's hard. You 2 for 2, man. 2 for 2. Well, I
boss.
know that's it.
as as a parent, that play and then Project went 99 yards. The exact next play, I was like,
Yeah.
"Boy, both them motherfuckers, them."
Yeah, that's lit. That's lit for sure.
That boy said 1, 2, 3 on it. It's right here.
I loved his video.
Water on, bleak concrete in it wood chips. In my moment of truth with a full
My
clip.
favorite part is the fucking shoulder pads flapping. Them bitches stay flapping.
When I go to peacock bats like hood fish. Green points
And
in the
that's like his own little trend.
G-lock in my hat. Push
I want to
pin.
carry
You
man
just
on
the end of the
the
step.
That's
He
like his
only ever
own
let the
little
digital
trend. He don't
footprint.
even gotta be like that.
You rambling. Soon go to Flanagan. I'll be on
field.
with the heat if you think we go to Tamarind. Politics. How about a coupe? Anderson. I'll be on beat with damn near everybody. I can't even trust a mannequin. Mickey Mouse clip all of my 9. I call it Disney XD. Let's go. You can never take me out the mud. Bitch, I'm in the Dead Sea.
1, 2, 3.
Catch and release. I'm a cook.
See, I ain't gonna
That
lie,
boy had
boy.
some Red Bull before the game, dog.
Speed,
No, he
speed.
didn't. He was so fucking quiet before that game, though.
No, I'm
John,
just talking for him to be able
I
to.
know. I
Man,
went up to him and I said,
crazy.
I just told him, I said, man, baby boy, this your game. Ball out, do what you do. But he literally was just sitting there, zoned out to himself, just thinking, and you could see it.
Yeah, that's
And I was just telling the kids around, I said, y'all just back up, give him his space. Just let him be in his zone, let him have his moment. Like he got a big game coming up.
he did that. Now I said for him, how that highlight his number 2 like that. That shit fire. Cause I know Jit like that.
Been like that.
Really get back. That's what that was.
Speed kill, but when you put speed with a real skill set, that shit different.
Well, probably said 1, 2, 3.
Hey E, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I put this on God, and I bet whatever dollar I got to my name. Him and Bud work harder than I know high schoolers do.
Man, yes, sir, they do, boy.
I'm willing to put my
For
money
sure.
like they no, not no. I ain't talking about let's go out there and power lift and shit like that. I'm talking about let's go out there and really work. Let's go run. Let's go run routes. Let's go get on cones. Let's go whatever. Any of that type of shit. Run hills. Let's go run miles. Let's go run sprints. Let's go bear crawl. Get your ass down there and roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
They gotta have it in them though.
That's real. There.
They got that hard work ethic. Nah, that shit gonna be too easy.
Hey, a lot of youth kids don't know what it feel like when your coach tell you to go mow the lawn. You know, when you get in trouble in high school and they tell you to go mow the grass out there on the football field.
Yeah.
They done did that because they done got in trouble in school. You feel what I'm saying? Like they I'm telling you, bro.
Hell nah.
They
Yeah,
know
they
what it feel
bad
like.
for
They know what it
sure.
feel like to squat 4-5 hours straight with a helmet over their head because football is what's gonna get us out. Because they fucked up in school. I'm telling you.
That's real. There.
Like them niggas is workout machines.
And they on college right now. Him and Juice. I hear him.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I love that. I love that new NCAA with the road to glory. Him and Bob be having me laughing because they end up competing.
Yeah, they got some dope features on that NC. He got Juice ended up getting the bundle, so he got that and he got Madden, but I guess he gotta wait for them to release Madden. But all day today, Project been hitting them up. Hey, Juice, you made it home yet? You made it home yet? And as soon as we get to the house, Juice, I can tell Project I'm home now. They did jump on that damn game. I'm like, man, I sat in front of him and don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I can hear them now in my room. They about 5-6 deep.
Job be on 2K.
Oh yeah, the NBA 2K27 or
the new one. I don't know the newest one that came out yet. 26.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jay's trying to get that 27 now too.
It came out like looking for me.
You coaching AUG, Twan?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah. I think once we win YNC in December, man, I'm just gonna be 7-on-7 and track heavy.
7-on-7, like you putting your own team together, or
I think I'm gonna end up just like marketing the South Sport brand, but so like if I can end up putting in like younger teams together and stuff like that, I'll do that as well. But I know for sure I have my age group.
okay. So did Project ever run at primaries in
Yeah, so
Jacksonville?
we ran at districts and qualified, but
So you never went to
we never
Jacksonville?
went back for regionals.
Oh, okay. What was his fastest time he had in the 100 this year?
I gotta come back. Well,
I think
Project.
I
Ooh,
think he ran a 13 and some change.
Yeah, Project ran at
I say 12.54.
He ran a 12.54.
yeah,
Damn.
but we ran that earlier in the season, going down there and trying to race Batman.
Dang.
I wasn't moving.
You took the words right out my mouth.
I was skating, but
Hey, his change of direction on a drop of a dime is crazy.
Um,
Like, it's just crazy.
that's why I say by October, I'll tell y'all why I like Brit, because it ain't gonna take long.
now, boy.
A lot of people wouldn't believe me when I say a lot of that shit he does is training. A lot of people think that it's just God given talent, but I don't be amazed because I seen it in training.
That boy work out a lot. Like not just a regular. They get it in, boy.
And I ain't even talking about just like
They trying to make Jack blow with
I'm talking about like I'll sit down and watch his plays and recreate it with trash cans and all kind of shit and show him where he fucked up and what he should have done. And so then you go to drilling that a bunch of times and then you think about it, you like, well shit. That's how it look like he's setting it up every time. It's because he trained like that.
What is one suggestion that each of y'all would give to a coach coming into this pursuing a national run? Like, what is one word of advice that you would give them?
Don't give up.
keep building.
Don't give up. A lot of times I wanted to quit and question myself.
Mm.
A lot of times.
On that national level, you gotta have depth. So you can't just think you just got it. You gotta keep adding, boy.
Yeah. Y'all boys going strong. It's 10:56.
Yeah, this was a minute, man.
Yeah, it was a long one, but it was good, and I felt like, it was only right to dedicate majority of the conversation and topics geared to, Twan and his team and his players. I felt like it was well deserving. And I feel like he have a lot, a lot of people look at Twan from a cocky, arrogant standpoint, but what they really and truly don't realize is if they don't know him, that he's always an open door. He's always willing to talk. He's always willing to give advice. It's just whether, the person receiving it is willing to do what is being asked or being told of you, because it's not going to be the typical way of doing something, whether it's training or you might not like what he got to say, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. He's shown it. He's been
Man,
at it.
but they wouldn't even believe the type of stuff I was doing back then. Like you said, like not even just catching juice on the way to practice because I had to pass by. But I'm talking about like when you would call me and just be like, "Hey, take the juice with you." And them days we might, like I said, some days it might be we going to a local park, but some days like Wednesdays when you would come with us, I'm going to your crib, and then which that's nothing, but we're going 2 hours down to 4 miles.
Yeah.
And the practice is going to be me, Juice, Project Bug, Cornelius, Hendrix, and Michael.
Hmm. Dogs.
Like I
Looking
remember
for
Cody, like
hours.
I remember Cody saying that he's like, bro, he's only 5, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. He like, bro, he's only 5. Like I'm like, bitch, he in my car. He got to work with him.
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
But I ain't gonna lie, Juice had days out there where he like, and that's what made me knew like that 6U season. Like it made me knew like it didn't matter what team he played for, he's gonna be in the Super Bowl. Like he's that one man. Like because he had showed me through them days of training. Like if you pushed him to the point where he wanted to give up and he still goes, it's like, and that's why I said if I was his coach, I would win every year. Like I knew that. So that's what made me say that. Like, shit, as long as a bitch pushing him to his limit, like, shit, he ain't gonna beat him. It's more
Right.
the same thing with like Project. Like,
And that's what people like fail to realize. Like I know people on the outside looking in, like they look at me like as a parent, like I heard the chatter, at Beat 'em and Feed 'em, like, oh mama, give him a break. Oh, you being too hard on him, or he can't do it all. And it's not that I expect him to do it all, but I know his fucking capability. I
nah, he
know
different.
my kid, and my kid looks for me to push him. He values it when I push him and I hold him accountable. So the love language that my son and I have, no one can attest to that. That's just like if he's on the field. Prime example, YNC, they was doing kickoff return. And I said, Juice, get me that ball back. I literally told him that 5 seconds before the goddamn ball was kicked off. What the fuck you think he went and did?
Got
He
the
got
ball
the
back.
ball. He went and got that fucking ball. Like we've always had a connection, and people might see me. I do a lot of talking with my hands, and I do that by default. But I'm so passionate when it comes because I know what it is he wants. And I know that he appreciates and he values me holding him accountable, that people perceive it and take it the wrong way. But I'm like, if you're not in it, if you're not in it day in and day out, when I'm waking up and he waking up and saying, I want to go do this, or we going to Tampa to train, or we going over here, we going to Fort Lauderdale, we going wherever. Like I do the utmost when it comes to him and his training. I don't put no limits on it. I don't do it. I don't make excuses. I'm never gonna make an excuse for him or any of my kids. But people don't see that, and people say, "Oh, she just trying to do this." Like I seen the little church service. Oh, Juice Mama ain't been as loud this year. How fucking loud do y'all want me to be? Because y'all was selling the fuck out when I'm posting his highlight week after week, which it don't make me no damn difference because I'm still gonna do that. But it's like, damn, if I'm too loud, y'all complaining. If I'm not loud enough, y'all complaining. But at the end of the day, just remember, like, it's my kid, and how the fuck I raised him is on me. And as long as my kid wants me to be hard on him, we don't care what nobody on the outside says. But I think people need to be very cautious and mindful of remarks that they make when they
Oh,
feel like they're being
it's
too
gonna
hard
it's
on
gonna
kids.
come with it, Britt. When you got when you got like that big name dog on the yard, it's gonna come with it, dog. Like you just gonna have to take you just gotta have the toughest skin and just know which battles to like indulge
Oh,
in and
but I don't mind that, Twine. My thing is this: when people go to talking out their mouth and they don't know what they talking about.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a lot of times. Like, you know how many times, dog, I hear shit like, "Oh, Project saved me," or "Project's God given talent," or "He been doing this or that," or "He was like that since 6 years old." Like, nah, you're lying, nigga. Like, I'm the nigga that's catching the rebounds for Project. I'm the nigga that's making sure he get down and do push-ups. I'm the nigga that's like, so you can't tell me, oh, that's God given talent. Like, nah, he was blessed like to be an athlete. But when I met him, he wasn't faster than Shadow. When I met him, he wasn't better than Tyler or D3.
Yeah.
So it's like I could cut on a 6-year-old tape when I first got him, and you'll be like, fuck no, that ain't Project. Yeah, it is, nigga. So for me, it come with it. Like even even how they critique me about the way I call plays or direct snap or this, that, and the third. Okay, well they always say put the ball in your playmaker's hand. The fastest way to do it is a direct snap.
Right.
Now, okay, if we just can't win on a direct snap, then yeah, as an OC, you probably do need to use misdirections or put that kid in space and throw him the ball in space, or just try different things to get him the ball where you're making the defense don't know what the fuck going on or have to think a little bit. But other than that, it's always put the ball in your best guy hand. That's offense. It's not, hey, my son play wide receiver. You need to throw my son the ball. If he suck, hell no, I ain't throwing him the ball. Give a fuck what you thought. If the quarterback talking about, hey, my son play quarterback, throw the ball. If he can't throw the ball, hell no, we ain't throwing the ball. If your son ain't tackling, he talking about, hey, he play linebacker. Hell no, he ain't playing linebacker. Look, Cody said he talking about when we was down there in Fort Myers, bro. I'm telling you, that nigga was trying to have sympathy for you. So I'm like, fuck no, I don't give a fuck because he 5.
I know you always say to this day you got videos that
On God,
you
boy.
would never show me, and I'm
I
like,
never show
Lord,
you the
Jesus, I
videos.
want to see them.
How loud he was screaming in them videos. I never show you them bitches. But the shit he was doing in them videos while he was screaming is like, Cody can testify. He like, man, this shit here is fucking amazing. I said, I told you. You just gotta put you'll never know what type of dog you got until you put his back against the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Well, fellas, been a great night. I'm gonna go stuff my face and my feet
It's over with.
up.
Catch y'all tomorrow, the next day.
All right, all right.